Hey, what's up guys, MGH here. Welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 17 career mode with Barcelona. So basically guys, over the last few episodes I've told you that I'm playing the EA Access. I've still only got a couple of hours left. So what I'm doing in this episode is I'm putting 3 videos worth into one. So a lot of stuff is going into this episode. So forgive me for simulating quite a few matches. Little results, to games that I maybe don't think are too important, you might not see, but I will be constantly reminding you of the league table and things like that throughout this episode, so hopefully you can keep up. But basically, I massively underestimated how long it takes to do a whole season, so I'm a little bit frustrated by that, but hopefully I will be getting the full game on PS4 in the next few days. So we'll finish off this career mode and then we'll start off the Arsenal one. I am so excited. But anyway, to kick off this episode, we got some bad news after beating Valencia here. Rakitic says that he's no longer feeling like he wants to be at the club. It doesn't make sense to me. He's kind of a recent signing at Barcelona. But yeah, we got a little bit unlucky there. So it looks like we could be losing Rakitic. At this point, I thought I'd leave it until the transfer window, which we'll get to soon. And instead, I decided to go through some of the youth scouts, make sure I'm not missing out on any really good talents that, could move to a different club, things like that. And of course, keeping an eye on Pablo Escobar. You need to be careful with him. Anyway, we got some good news though. This time the board have said, great work. We actually did manage to accomplish one of our brand exposure deals or objectives, and that was to get 200 million euros from shirt sales. We managed to do it already, so that is really good news. But it didn't seem to affect my manager rating, which is a bit of a shame. We go into some training there. Fabinho is now 81 rated, and here is the league table after 15 games. Already 4 points above Real Madrid, so we're looking pretty good in the league table right now. And as I said, I'll keep you updated with that league table a couple of times throughout this episode. Here is the Champions League group stage after all 6 games. We came in second place. Man City were the only team to beat us, and they were clearly the team to beat. They were looking extremely good when I played against them, and I think Man City could be a really strong team in FIFA 17, and I definitely, actually I'm thinking maybe it'll be my first stream career mode, maybe doing one with Man City, I don't know yet, but instead we're going to go into the next game now guys, which happened to be El Clasico. We had Real Madrid at home. I'm still really missing the Camp Nou. Part of it is really bothering me because it doesn't feel like I'm playing at home. It's a little bit of a weird one. It's such a shame that Pro Evo got the rights to it and EA decided not to fight against it, pay more money, whatever, to get the rights to have the Camp Nou in the game. But that's just one of those things, isn't it? It doesn't matter. As long as the game's good, I'm happy. And I tell you what, FIFA 17 is a lot of fun. We get off to a great start here against Real Madrid. Fabinho, who was actually playing at right back in this game, found in the middle of the box and almost scored within 10 minutes. And then down the other end, Ronaldo, what are you doing? What is that finish? He could have smashed that into the bottom right corner, but decided to do a bit of a weak shot. And on the other side, you've got Bale, of course. Real Madrid do have a very strong squad yet again this year, after not actually changing it too much in real life. I think Morata's a good signing, although it was just, a buyback. Still very good signing to make, and I don't think they really needed to do much else. But yeah, they were looking really strong in this game, and I was struggling to actually get many chances. But a lovely pass here up to Lionel Messi. Now, Messi in this game is just incredible. His passing and his dribbling, they're not fair. Square it over to from Suarez to Neymar there, and he just smashes it over the bars. So those were, the couple of chances that we had in this first half, but I wasn't clinical, and I thought I was going to get another chance here before half time, but unfortunately the referee decides to blow his whistle after a fantastic tackle from Pepe. So we go in at the break 0-0 against Real Madrid. I've got a couple of 0-0s already so far in this mini-series, so I'm trying my best to score goals for you guys, to entertain you with the gameplay, but the reality is, guys, is I'm still getting used to this game. It's just so different to FIFA 16. I actually went back on it last night just to get a feel for it again, and I was scoring so many goals in FIFA 16. Came back onto FIFA 17, and chances like this with Lionel Messi, the second best player, I know, right? Second best player in FIFA, which is ridiculous if you ask me. I still think they should have been rated the same. It's like I can't score. I just can't finish. It's a bit of a shame. I will get used to it, and I'm very pleased to say I might be getting rid of this bad form in this career mode. So when I start the Arsenal career mode in a couple of days, I will hit the ground running and score lots of goals, hopefully. But there goes Rakitic off the pitch. Would it be his last performance for Barcelona? You'll soon find out. We bring on Turan instead in midfield. And I think I brought in Vidal as well at right back, who's extremely quick in this game. Ronaldo gets a free kick straight away here, and straight it to Stegen, easy save. And then this is going to be towards the end of the game here, where we get very, very close to stealing the 3 points with seconds to go. Here's Sergio Busquets, over to Gomez, who's incredible, by the way. Over to Jordi Alba, a lovely dinked cross, but Suarez heads it right onto the post. So unlucky there not to win the game, and the referee blows his whistle. So unfortunately, it was a 0-0 against Real Madrid, and then we get the confirmation from Rakitic. He does want to leave the club, so we will have to let him go. It's a big, big shame. So I started thinking about replacements. I was thinking maybe bringing back Thiago would be a good signing. I think Thiago going to Bayern is still one of those signings that I kind of, for FIFA's sake, I kind of regret that it happened. I think Thiago's such a good player, and he was perfect for Barcelona, but ended up going to Bayern, doing quite well there. We also went for Draxler. Now, Draxler has to be one of the best players in this game. You'll see his stats coming up soon. We take a look at his skill moves, his weak foot, things like that. So we were going for both Draxler and Thiago, seeing which one would be the better deal. But in an ideal world, I wanted Draxler. So we were going for him, spending quite a lot of money, and hopefully we'll be able to get him. We then go into our next game, away from home against Villarreal. We get ourselves a 2-1 win, and then we get the confirmation the deal has gone through. So Draxler, his contract would be about 130,000 per week, and then this happens. Rakitic has been sold by the board to Man City. So the deal where I offered Rakitic plus some money for Draxler was cancelled. So we had to go ahead and renegotiate, this time with no Rakitic in the deal. It went so quick I wasn't able to point that out, so there you go. They do accept it though, 60 million euros for Draxler. We got about 50 million for Rakitic, so we're basically paying 10 million, but we're saving quite a lot on wages. Rakitic's wages were a lot higher, so technically we're actually going to save money signing Draxler there, and maybe Thiago would be a player we sign in another career mode. But Barcelona there against Las Palmas is always going to be a big win, isn't it? So we got a nice win there, and then we do get confirmation from Draxler himself saying, yep, that's fine by me, I will join, and that is how he's looking in the team. Look at those stats. Oh my god, the 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, and he slots into our midfield nicely. And you can see in the bottom right corner, the biggest deal of the transfer window so far was Oblak to Arsenal. So Petr Cech has some serious competition there. I think Oblak would get in goal, that's for sure, being younger. And you can see that was the biggest signing at the end. Alaba has gone to Juventus. Yep, 65.5 million, of course. That was at the start of the season, wasn't it? We've then got Harry Kane, of course, going to Manchester United. These are the biggest deals of the season, not just of that transfer window. Benzema actually went to Man United, Icardi went to Chelsea, Pastore went to Liverpool, and of course Rakitic went to City. Now 23 games into the season, we obviously simulated quite a few there. We are top of the table by 9 points now. Real Madrid have started to fall away, so that was good news for me. And into the Champions League as well, into round of 16, we've got PSG. So I needed to get through against PSG to get through to the quarterfinals. It was always going to be a tough game. So we decided to sim the home game, thinking that we would probably get a win and then play the second game. But I saw we got a 3-0 win. So there was actually pretty much no point in playing that second leg, seeing as we had a 3-0 advantage. And we actually won the away leg as well, 2-1. So that meant we could move on into the next stage pretty quickly. We do get an injury to Busquets. Unfortunately, he'll be out for the rest of the season pretty much, and will be missing in the really important games. So we go into the quarterfinals now, and we got Man City, the team that beat us in the group stages. Yeah, it just had to be Man City. They really are very, very good, guys. But we had a strong team up. Fabinho covered for Busquets. We get a chance early on in this game. Suarez hitting it down into that bottom right corner, but Bravo makes a great save against his old club. And now De Bruyne has picked it up. PK gets sold by that shoulder feint, or body feint, whatever you want to call it. And Gundogan with a fantastic finish in off the post across the goal. It was pretty close to actually missing there, bouncing away to the other side of the goal. But it's a really nice finish. Not much chance for Ter Stegen. And we're 1-0 down against Man City again. What a surprise. So we needed to get back in this game quickly. Now Lionel Messi over to Fabinho. Over here to Neymar. Smashes it across goal, but Bravo was there to make yet another save. And that was it for the first half. It was very cagey, not too much going on, but Man City were winning the game, even though I felt it was actually quite fair at the moment in terms of them having more possession, more shots. I just needed to have a better second half, and we get the ball over to Messi, Ronaldo chop, and straight to Bravo. I got owned there. Really shouldn't have tried it. And now Man City got up the other end. Yaya Toure against his old club again. Very good save from ter Stegen. Now into the final 2 minutes of the game. This was going to be my last chance. Injury time winner, maybe? Not winner, equaliser, sorry. And Suarez does slot it in that bottom right corner. Bravo, you're not saving that one, mate. And we do eventually get the draw and an away goal against Man City. So really pleased about this. In the last few minutes, finally managed to score a goal, guys. I scored a goal on Legendary in FIFA 17. Get in there. Really nice pass and move goal as well. So I decided I would simulate the home game. I think I was feeling pretty confident at this point that we would get the win. And there you go. Draxler and Neymar pick up the 2-1 win for us. And we go through to the semi-finals. We simmed a bunch more of the La Liga games. As you can see, it's very, very simple, guys. We're going to win the La Liga trophy in our first attempt without having to play all the games. We managed to simulate quite a lot of them, and we've only lost one game, and that was, I believe, against Atletico Madrid away from home. I can't quite remember, but yeah, losing one game is not too bad. So in the next episode, guys, we will be playing the semi-finals, and you will find out who we've got in the next episode, and then we'll be playing the final live. Cannot wait to show you how this season ends, and then the Arsenal career mode will begin. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.